On my hand, I have the new product from LYTMI, their new Neo 2.1 TV Backlight or Fantasy 3. They have different names for this product. I think that this one is basically a killer, or Phillips Hue. It's cheaper, do exactly the same. Is it perfect? No, it has some disadvantage and some advantage. And also, what is the synchronization of this box with those light bars that I have here, also from LYTMI? If you want to know everything about this amazing product, stay tuned until the end of the video. Hi everyone, Marcus here from MADpack, and if you love tech and if you love discounts, this is a place for you, because everything that I bring to you guys on the channel have links on the description below where you can get them cheaper, and in that way you'll be helping the channel to grow and to bring other stuff like this one for you guys, and obviously always with a very honest review. LYTMI have sent to me this new 2.1 box that can convert signal up to 8K. That was something that you guys really wanted compared to the old generation, the 2.0. And also they sent me these bars that I have already done the full review. If you don't have seen, definitely I recommend to have a look on this product. But I've been running this bad boy on my Sony A95K, and I have already a review also that television and why you should purchase that television in this year, in 2023. But why I think that this is basically a killer of the Philips Hue, because first of all it's much cheaper and it delivers exactly what you want, and also it can convert signal up to 8K. So first of all, I have to say to you guys that when you try to set it up, you have 3 apps. And for experience, I really recommend you to use Smart Life, because if you go to Smart Life, it's basically the same app that you'll find even if you jump on LYTMI or LYTMI Home. It runs much faster. For that, I will really recommend you to use that app. Very easy to obviously set it up. You just have to connect your LEDs to the side, connect to the port that says TV. You need to connect to one of the ports of your TV, and when you connect this one, obviously when you go on your TV, you have to say that you are running HDMI 1, for example, and after you are going to connect up to 4 devices. And normally here I had connected my NVIDIA Shield and also my Nintendo Switch flawlessly, no problem whatsoever. Like I said before, I had a review on the channel, the Govee Backlight TV T2, that I really like it, but it's not the same experience. When we talk about calibration, you don't have to do basically nothing. The only thing that you have to do is going on your phone, and you have a line that you are going to choose between make it faster or slower. Very simple app that you have there. You also have different modes that you can put it. So if you are doing a party and those stuff, I'm not going to really go in depth on that because I don't think that is really relevant. I think that who buys this buys for the experience that they can deliver and the immersive experience that they can deliver to you guys when you are seeing. And for sure, I'm showing you some image of the experience that I had with this one. It's incredible. What I can say about this one, like I said, it was mind-blowing. When I started using it, I was like, whoa, my Govee TV Backlight, it doesn't deliver this amount of color. And also the thing is, when you are with a Govee, because you have a camera, you're always going to compromise if it's really bright. The room is not going to give you all the time the same experience. And here, no problem whatsoever, because all the signal is running through HDMI. And the big benefit that you have to be running through HDMI is how fast is that delivery. And obviously they are not counting in a camera to give you that light on the corners. Very fast, very responsive, and very accurate when we talk about colors. Something that on the Govee, and I'll do a full review also between the two, but when you are on the Govee, for you to have a good blues, for example, you have to sacrifice, for example, yellows. And here you are not sacrificing any color. If you have a scenes that is very fast, for example, you have some light here on the side and after it jumps to the other, that type of experience is not fast on the Govee. It's immersive, but not at this level. So definitely a massive plus that you have here. Since the signal have to pass through HDMI, you have a lot of downsides in my opinion. If you are searching for something very, very accurate, don't even think twice. The price of this is unbeatable. Obviously, if you compare to the Phillips Hue, definitely I recommend you to buy this one. Very, very responsive, color accuracy, incredible. I will not swap that if it's what you are searching. I will not swap this for any other device on the market because, like I said, Philips is much more expensive and is going to deliver you exactly the same experience. But you start encountering other problems when you need to run through HDMI. And I can give you my biggest example. Like I said, I come from a Govee TV Backlight T2. Whatever is happening on the screen, the backlight is always on and is always matching what is happening on the screen. So that gives me the possibility, for example, to use the system, the smart system of my TV. And yes, I know that majority of you guys are using box to see streaming content like Netflix, Disney Plus and all those stuff. But for example, my NVIDIA is only compatible with Dolby Atmos. So really cool, I can continue to have Dolby Atmos even if I connect here and I see television through my NVIDIA Shield. But my television is also compatible with Dolby Vision. But since my box is not compatible with Dolby Vision, I will not be able to see Dolby Vision content on my television anymore if I want to use the LYTMI Neo 2.1 or Fantasy 3. The other disadvantage is that I use a lot my phone to basically share the content from my phone to the television. Because I'm using Chromecast, I'm not passing that signal through the HDMI, so in other words, I will not be able to match the colors on the back. Like for example, when I'm seeing football, that's the way that I use my television and I can't pass the signal through this box. I'm losing that experience that I could get with my Govee TV Backlight T2. That's a bit annoying. Since I'm using my box again, my NVIDIA Shield, to be able obviously to test this one, I was not able to just have one remote and I had to restart using two remotes. And that was something that I was not willing to give because I was really, really happy with that experience that I can do everything with just one remote. It's very, very hard. I've been going back and forth with this one for a long period of time because I love the experience that you can take out of this one. Is so immersive. But let's talk about these bars and how much I love them. And if you don't have seen the full review of them, definitely check that other video. I really like these bars. They are simply amazing and they give an environment to my living room that I didn't have before. So I'm really thankful for LYTMI to send me this one. I'm not using it connected to this box because that's been also another big issue that I've been encountering with that. I managed to connect one time to the app called LYTMI, but it was not easy. I had to try to connect, I'm not joking, maybe 20 times, 30 times. And after finally it connected, after I went on their app, so I choose a mood, and after I went back to the ones on the right and I went to synchronize, and finally it synchronized with the Neo 2.1 or Fantasy 3. But since they said to me, guys, that it was much easier and works much better if you connect to the LYTMI home, I disinstalled the LYTMI app and I install on my phone the LYTMI home, and in that way supposedly I was able to synchronize much easier with the box. The truth is it didn't happen. And what I decided to do, because some friends of mine, other YouTubers, friends of mine, they have this problem and they told me connect this to the Smart Life and it should work. And I have to say to you guys that the experience connecting was the best. It was super fast, but I never managed to synchronize the bars with the box. I'm going to be honest, maybe there is a problem with my bars or there is a problem with my LYTMI Neo 2.1 or Fantasy 3. I'm here to say to you guys what was my experience, because in the end of the day I'm here to tell you the truth and say to you if I recommend or not these products. Out of the box, do I recommend these two products together? Yes and no. So if you are going to just connect these bars, for example, like I have on my living room behind my couch, just to give some environment and you are not completely in the dark, definitely I think it's amazing and it works really well and flawlessly with Google Assistant. I had no issues whatsoever with that. But if you are searching to connect to the LYTMI Neo 2.1 or Fantasy 3, that's definitely a hard one for me, at least at the moment that I'm recording this video. It's not really working. And if for any reason they come with a new update on the app, I have no problem to do another video and tell you if it's working or not. And do I recommend the LYTMI Neo 2.1 or Fantasy 3? If you are searching something for your gaming experience, or if you are searching something for your TV enhancement and feeling involved with what you are seeing, I have to say, buy this product with your eyes closed. Not with the bars, but just this. Definitely buy. Obviously, if the bars are working without a problem, I will definitely recommend, because when they were working, I was feeling that I was inside the action, if it makes sense. And I basically set not to the corners, but a little bit more on the inside. I really, really like it when it was working. So if they work, the two, no problem whatsoever for me to recommend you to purchase this box. Amazing. But if you do a lot of Chromecasting like I do, if you are like me and you like to go on the menu of your TV and having some light on the background, this is not really going to work if you are not passing the signal to your box, to your HDMI's connections. So yeah, that part is a bit annoying. Another thing that I really like about this one that it didn't happen with the Govee is the possibility to connect this to the television, and you have an option that if you turn off the television, the lights will turn off also together. So definitely a plus that you also have in here. So is it perfect? No. Is it amazing? Yes. And I can say more than, if you want the most involving experience, and you want almost like if you was going to see a 4DX film, this is the experience, this is the product that you should buy. But you need to accept that maybe your Dolby Vision is not working. You need to accept that it doesn't work with every single content that you put on your television. But if you are more into playing games and just seeing Netflix, this is the purchase for you. My name is Marco, this is MADpack. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash the thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face. And I hope to see you in the next one.